Hey there, folks and friends. Connecting Dots here, August 3rd, 2014. Part 2 of this Connecting Dots 2 Silver and Ebola outbreak versus Alex Jones and his fear-mongering company. So, as I'd mentioned before, I'm being censored, and my drill, because I have 2 YouTube channels, is to normally upload the first video on Connecting Dots 2. Once it's uploaded, I open up the description box that allows me to copy all this information here and transfer it onto my Connecting Dots 3 video, which is normally what I do. And that's what I did. As you can see here on that first one, I've logged out here. I'm no longer in this one. See, you've been logged out. And in the background here, you can see there's 2 comments from Prolox Iodize. Actually, I should click this, and I'm doing this live, by the way, so it's not like I have something rehearsed here. I have no sponsor, so I don't care if people unsubscribe. Oh, they just disappeared. Isn't that something? Because that's the point of this whole video. I'm going to see if they reappear here. No, they're gone. Instead, you're seeing that kind of crap. Oh, look at this one, eh? That's interesting, because that's what I found when I went to my Connecting Dots 3. Went and looked at the video. As you can see here, there's more views at that point. There was 76, right? And I scrolled on down, and I noticed, like, oh, look at that. Those posts are gone. And as you can see here now, it's because it's sent itself a message or whatever to let me know that there's new posts. But when I originally clicked on this video, those 2 original comments were gone. Yep, and I'm not making this stuff up. And as you can see from this fellow here, he goes on to say, I can't leave comments either. I've been using the same channel since the beginning of YouTube, coming up on 10 years, so this will probably go into your spam folder. These people reporting this stuff, Ebola, is just the next topic. These topic stories are fed to these people for dissemination. Still like your work, peace. And that's good, because that's the way I feel about it. It's nothing but fed to them. One of the most obvious ones, I think, to many of you, and I've seen this in other comments on Dabu's videos himself, as well as on my comments when I've mentioned it, is how come this guy claims to work, I think he said 3 jobs, 48 hours a week or something like that, 3 kids, runs a home, and somehow manages to pump out unbelievable amount of videos. Mind you, they're not well researched, but regardless, he seemed to come up with one topic after another, non-stop. He's part of the bullshit propaganda. It's same like Maca Electric. And boy, you know, Connecting Dots, watch out, folks, because these guys are going to get it. I've been doing this for a long time here, and this short little video, I'll connect some dots here. So now, as far as my comments being censored, or I should say your comments being censored, this is on the Connecting Dots 3 channel. I just want you to show what happens here when I click on 42 spam. No comments to display. Show more. Zippo. So don't be surprised if some of your comments don't make it. It's not my fault. This is what I'm getting at my end, okay? 0 held for review, and this is what's published. And by the way, smoke weed, they censor your comments a lot. I actually have to come in here, okay, you're under likely spam. There's a few actually that you're censored. You're also censored. I hate to say it, but your comments, you know, like this time here, you just left a shared plus on Google, but many times in the past you've said other things, and that's what they don't like. You feed good comments, and they don't want that. You know, when I first joined YouTube, I didn't even make a single video, I think, for the first, what was it, 5 months, I guess, 6 months, I'm not sure. I just left really good comments on other people's videos, and that gained me about 260 subscribers. So if you're looking to gain subscribers, folks, I really suggest, you know, if you don't mind spreading the truth, then go ahead, leave out a good detailed information. Don't lie about stuff, because someone like me will come behind you and catch you lying. Okay, long story short here, I refreshed it. There we go. They're not there. I don't know what to say. Now, someone had left a comment, and I got rid of it. You know why? Because he's promoting another fearmonger man, Mike Adams. Oh, you're going to say, no, hold on, Mike's got good information. This is part of it, folks. I hope you understand that they're not going to get up and say, hey, I'm going to do nothing but lies, 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 nothing but one lie story after another. I'm not saying that everyone that I'm named in the past videos, this video, is nothing but lie, lie, lie. I'm saying there's an agenda behind a lot of their stories, and yeah, they do lie, and they do a lot of lying by omission is usually what they do. They don't really want to dig down and give you some really good reporting. They'd rather tell you there's an outbreak, it's uncontrollable, which is a load of malarkey by now. I'm sure you know that. And scare you. Real life zombie infections. I'm sick and tired of the fearmonger. He's promoted on who? Alex Jones. He's part of that same BS propaganda bullshit. I'm not here to promote them. Now, I've tied into this colloidal silver, and I told you in this past video that I was recommending that you also get into it. I'm not sure if you're going to follow my lead. I hope so. If not, go take a look at that video here that I just showed you folks a few minutes ago here. This one here. Connectingdots2 to silver versus Alex Jones and the fear-mongering factor. Anyways, long story short, I was recommending that if you don't live in Canada, or I will say it now, and I have said it in past videos, that if you don't live in Canada, you can use this coin to make your colloidal silver. You don't need to go out and buy these expensive rods. Okay, folks? You just got to make sure that it's the Canadian silver maple leaf with the 4 9s on it. That's all that matters. It doesn't even have to have this little privy mark. Okay? Don't go spend a lot of money. You don't need to spend $66 an ounce to get a wire. You can attach these coins to your leads of your 9-volt battery, dip them in your distilled water that's been heated up in a glass that's been clean, a glass container that's been cleaned and rinsed out with distilled water before you make your whole solution. Anyways, this video is not about making colloidal silver. I rather just want to connect some dots here, because I mentioned, someone didn't like in that past video, I mentioned how I'd been censored, and I went on to talk about a few people who had censored me. And one of the places where I was censored was Realist News. And I talked about how they promote, it's run by JM Bullion. That's why it's showing up the ads here. I've got some ad blockers on here, but the guy that runs this website or started it is jsnip4, which is the same guy that owns freespeak.net. Anyways, so this is one of his shills that came out here, Italian Lad 69, trying to debunk my purity of silver. And well, you'll notice the video no longer exists. Why? Well, he ended up calling the coin shop, one of the coin shops where I buy my silver, and lo and behold, he found out that there is a little bit more silver in the Canadian maple leafs versus any other coin. Anyways, this is another shill. It doesn't matter, and you can see here they end up banning me in the end, as I mentioned in this past video. But you know, I was still able to post a little bit of my information, and I was hoping that people would follow along. Now, if you don't think this is important, this all ties into the network of shills on the internet. And I realize this because I've tackled multiple topics on YouTube and have seen these shills, different ones, and now how they're all starting to connect. Yeah, I'm connecting the dots. So as I showed here on this Italian lad guy you just saw here, that's at Realist News. And by the way, on the second page, you may notice here, this is a type of, this is the way these people were allowed to speak here on this forum towards me. And YouTuber jsnip4 never did a damn thing. And in the end, he banned me because I was what? Ruining his forum for speaking the truth, I guess. Anyways, I showed him that, yeah, ding dong, he is absolutely, it was my hobby. Anyways, I showed here at the end how absolutely the Canadian silver maple leafs were a little bit heavier than the American silver eagles. It's not my video, but someone else did it, and as you can see here, it's set on a gram setting with 2 numbers after the point. Oh man, how much more accurate do you want? Seriously, I don't know. But what's important is that this Italian lad 69, and some of you from the silver industry, you're saying, yeah, I know him, and I also know some of these lads on the side here. I hope so, because it's, and I'm not saying all of those people are probably attached to it, but I'm telling you, this conspiracy on YouTube, it really is when I saw these 3 goons all hanging together. This guy also blogs at Realist News, so did this guy, and this guy, well, you all know him back then as Corey C., who went on to be multitude of YouTube channels. I just want you to hear what he has to say on this one.
Yeah. So I mean, I've been watching Raw Dog lately too. Do you still talk to him?
I talk to him not as frequently as I used to, though.
Right. I think you dropped
on
off.
Skype as much.
I think you've been a little bit preoccupied lately, which is great. It's great if you have other shit to do.
Yeah, that I just
fucking YouTube.
Yeah, trying to spend less time on YouTube, dude. Really, is what it.
Wow. Now there's a fallacy there. We all know that this guy has not gone away. He's now what? Don Corey Leon. He's the silver shill. We all know him. These guys are all silver shills. Even though he'll turn around and make a video and say, no, I stock silver. He's one of the big guys that attacked me when I made a video on Stella Concepts showing how Stella was another two-faced liar. Tells you one thing and pumps out another, in another video. Anyways, long story short, I've connected the dots on these guys, and they didn't like that because they want you to buy what? You got it. Not that. They want you to buy your silver eagles. Why? Well, they're not as pure for one thing, and well, you're going to spend more money on, and it's not just at Mex. This happens in many other places that sell these eagles. You're going to spend more money on something that's not as pure. So from the same website, Canadian ones, a little bit cheaper, 10 times more pure, and if you don't live in Canada, you can use them to make your colloidal silver. But the topic here that I wanted to touch was all about how I'm being censored, and you guys aren't alone. So I'm sorry this is happening to you, but as you can see this time here, it's still here. Let's pause this video and refresh it, see what happens. Okay, a few more views, a few more thumbs up, and your comment's still there. So, they want me to sign up again. I don't think so. Get out of here, Google Plus. Many of you must have heard of the Ebola coming to the U.S. Watch out, folks. Holy jumping, it's going to get you. Okay, take care, folks. Hope you enjoy the information. Ciao.